I feel like saying, hey Charger. Or I could say, hey Barracuda. Well, what do you know? We're back at another Chrysler meet. The second one. They had a coffee in Chrysler at Tonsley this morning, and now they've got one at MileEnd before they go on their mega cruise, as we see a Mitsubishi Steryon or Scorpion. Lots and lots of Chrysler loveliness here. Very, very nice. Another Chrysler by Chrysler. In its beautiful gold. And yeah, you can see, of course it's a bit bigger, and of course there's a something that's not Chrysler, but still very, very cool. Seen this a few times, and it's absolutely lovely to see. Of course there's a couple of modern Chrysler with Hemi 6.4 litres in them, and they're either Chrysler 3 or 600. SRT. Here's a very nice Barracuda, and as this Chrysler hardtop reverses in a very nice green. Look over this way there to another hardtop, and it's amazing how many hardtops and Chargers there are still around. Here's a nice Chrysler Pacer 245, the old Pacer, a very, very famous name associated with Chrysler. And of course the Dodge Phoenix that we saw this morning, which is very, very big and beautiful. There's another VH RT Charger rolls in. Certainly the car to have, and pity it's not smell-o-vision. The smell that's coming out of the back of that is absolutely gorgeous. A very black Wayfarer utility. Also got Valiant on it, which stands out very well with the black. But that thing is absolutely gorgeous as well. Very, very nice. And of course the Chrysler VIP that I was lucky enough to have a spin in it this morning. This thing is very, very nice indeed, and it's got a very nice interior, green interior, floor shift automatic, and some very nice gauges as well. But this thing is absolutely beautiful. The owner did tell me he hasn't got period correct stickers in the engine bay, but who cares? It's still very, very lovely to see. And I must say the ride in it this morning was absolutely beautiful. You wouldn't have even known it was running. V8 of course, 273, and yeah, run just as smooth as a silk purse, as they say, or a sewing machine, one or the other. But yeah, and rode the bumps very, very nicely. So we've got some more Valiant goodness. Saw this one this morning, I think, as well. A couple of them, a few of them we saw this morning, but these are very, very nice to see. The old, the last of the Valiants parked together. And a very hot, and in my favourite colour too, RT Charger, VH 265. And then we get to this lovely, lovely beast, absolutely gorgeous looking Valiant hardtop, two-door. And this one's come all the way from Victoria, sporting even headlight protectors. Valiant Regal 4.3 ELB, one of the last, being a CM. So these were made just prior to Mitsubishi taking over Chrysler in Adelaide. So these were the last of the Valiants and what they were looking like. I had seen some drawings of what they were planning, and it was quite interesting with what they were going to do if they still retained manufacturing. But of course they didn't, and the story took on another life, shall we say. And of course the Valiant's replacement was one of these, a GH Sigma. This one's got the Astron 2000 in it, with the velour interior being an SE, so it had a little bit more plush luxury in him. But yeah, and hopefully it's still sporting. Yes, it's got the Sigma badge, it's got the SE badge, and it's still sporting the Chrysler badge. It's got a little bit of cancer on it, but hey, for an original looking GH Sigma from the 1980s, this thing is absolutely cool to me. And as I said, it's the car that took over from the Valiant. And here's something that's a name that I'm familiar with, but in the Magna form. This is in the Valiant form, a Valiant Safari wagon. And of course Chrysler used the name Safari for their cars, some of their cars, and so Mitsubishi carried it on as well. This one's a Regal, and of course it would have all the little bits extra on it, being a Safari, as they were almost like the run-out models there. But that thing is very, very nice to see, and a wagon too, and Safari. As I said, that carries a lot of weight with me. As we see some other ones coming in, and of course there's a fellow YouTuber, Ray, Walk, Ride and Repeat. Check out his channel as well, and he's busy filming tonight, as I am too. Very patinaed Valiant just rolling out, and this thing here is absolutely gorgeous too.
Love it, guys. Awesome. Scorpion over here.
And then we've got a 2.6 GH Sigma, a red one, looking very original. It's got a few little blings on it, but he's also got a extra speedo heads-up display, because obviously speedo's a little bit wonky. But yeah, something not bad for something that's what, over 40 years old now, and still rocking the 2.6, I think. And of course another VH Charger. Those things were just so cool, and still are, as far as I'm concerned. Of course a couple of ones that we saw this morning at Tonsley. But yeah, love the look on this. This thing is beautiful, as I said before. What's there not to love about a good-looking Valiant? And you can see the height difference on these. These are some of the AP5, AP6 production cars. The first Australian full production of Valiant. And here's a V8 wagon, looking very, very pristine for its age. And she's sporting the V8 badge as well. And no, they're not in the naughty corner, they're just taking up more space over this side, as we've run out of space on this. Absolutely beautiful old Regal. Love that. Next to another V8 Regal, one that we saw this morning as well. And here's a Dodge, I think this is a Dodge Polara. And And just look at the real estate and the length difference between the Australian, even though that's a four-door Valiant, but the length on this thing is astronomical. And he's even pushed over a couple of the bushes because he's just a little bit too long in the boot. But very nice Dodge Polara in a very, very tasteful green as well. And of course the green theme carries through onto the interior, and he's got some very nice plush seating in there as well. But nice to see a Dodge Polara. As some more Valiants roll in, and I think this little beach buggy's a bit lost. He should be going to Coffee and Chrome, not to the Chrysler event. But anyway, as this very hot Valiant comes in, VC Valiant, very, very hot, followed by a big Dodge Ram. Very modern, but very big as well. But certainly a lot of Chrysler loveliness here. And like I said, it's surprising how many Chargers there are, like this beauty. Ooh, I think I've found a new favourite. I think it's very, very nice indeed. Love the colour on this too. Thought that the burnt orange was my favourite, but this thing is nice as well. Very, very cool. Now if I can get back far enough, this is a Chrysler 300 convertible. How's that? Left-hand drive. Look at the space inside of there. And of course he's got his little top down. And it says 300. Chrysler. Thing is absolutely massive in every respect. I mean, just look at the length on that. Absolutely massive. He's almost taking up 1.5 car park spots. So yeah, he's got a fair bit of real estate in him. Beautiful Hemi 265 coupe Charger. Very, very nice indeed. And of course something that has caught my eye, the little green Valiant Galant. How cool is that? Very nice, and very green as well. And judging by the colour and the number plate, this is a CM Valiant, one of the last, and it's an ex-Sapol car, or ex-cop car. So this has probably been on a few high-speed pursuits. But yeah, in that real police blue colour, isn't it? If people remember that. But yeah, when Sapol used to buy their cars from Chryslers and Holdens in South Australia, and of course they bought up a whole heap of these when they knew that they weren't going to be continued making them anymore, so they bought up a whole heap before they had to just be content with buying them from General Motors. Nice CL Charger, very, very nice, and he's from New South as well, New South Wales that is. So he's an interstate visitor, and says on there it's a 5.2 litre, which means it would be a V8 of course, but that's very, very nice Valiant Charger in the greeny colour, which I seem to remember, I forget what they used to call it, something Sherwood green or something, I think. Somebody will correct me, but it's got a nice little bit of pinstriping as well down the side, which just sort of sets it off a bit, I think. And I think that one's a manual as well, but very, very nice indeed to see. And coming all the way from New South Wales. Sure are a lot of early Valiants here too, which is very, very nice to see that a lot of the very first and early Valiants are still kicking around the place, whether they be hotted up or kept in original condition. It's absolutely fantastic to see. Like this very nice black one. And another one of the last of the Mohicans, as I call it, a CM Valiant, 4 litre ELB. This one's got the vinyl interior, as you can see, but very, very tastefully kept, and in a sort of a mustardy sort of colour, but yeah, very nice to see. Quite a few of the last of the Chrysler product still rocking around. If you want to hear the rumble of Hemis, this is the place to come. With even a little GH Sigma in the line. The Mopar Club now are off on their cruise. But yeah, some lovely, lovely sounds. Lots of Hemi loveliness leaving this particular site. And yeah, we'll look forward to seeing some more cars as they come around. As you can see, the lineup is going very well. I might as well sit down and listen to watch the spectacle of all these lovely Chryslers leading this event. Absolutely wonderful. It's just Chrysler after Chrysler. And a bit of a PT Cruiser. Nice VG, hardtop. And something that these old cars don't like doing is standing still. With a lot of them. Heating up their engines, they like to be moving to keep them cool. But some absolutely beautiful classic Chryslers. What a wonderful spectacle. Goes the nice blue Ranger, beautiful. And a big old American Charger making some very, very nice sounds indeed. Big and very beautiful. And this big old Dodge with his tail lights on, he's waiting to get into the line. As you can see, it is such a large contingency of all Chrysler product, whether it be made here or made in America, as some more Chrysler rolls out. But absolutely wonderful to see this. One of the best, with a little Hillman Imp as well over there, of course being a Chrysler product. And the little GH Sigma is joining the Mopar Cruise as well, behind the Dodge Phoenix. And a Chrysler Charger as well. I think I've died and gone to Mopar heaven. an absolutely wonderful spectacle indeed. Chrysler as far as the eye can see. So we get to see some more Chrysler loveliness leaving. Beautiful Chrysler hardtop. Yes, very nice green. Absolutely stunning. But one of the biggest and the best Chrysler events in South Australia, and of course Chrysler being the home, or South Australia being the home of Chrysler when they were in Australia. That's not a Mopar, that's an EH Holden wagon. Well, as the participants have just about all gone, the ones that are going on the cruise, the others, there's still a few more hanging around here. I'll say thanks for watching, thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing, and I'll say cheers from the Mopar meet down here at MileEnd at Bunnings, and until next time, we'll say see you later. Thanks for watching, guys, and cheers for now.